Somebody needs to close the door.
Santa King! What have I got? What have I got? That's exactly what I wanted!
Yeah! Man, somebody close that door. Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome back to G-Shot Outdoors. So apparently this year, I've been a little naughty. Probably a little more than a little. I think I've been really naughty. Yeah. So I didn't get any toys from Santa. I was a little disappointed. But he brought me a whole bunch of coal. What is this? I thought that was a myth. Who gets coal for Christmas? Apparently I did. So what else is there to do but to shoot it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 bags of charcoal. We're going to try a few different rounds and we're going to see how far each round will go through each bag. Charcoal is hard, but it's also kind of brittle. I'm curious to see what's going to happen when these bullets hit this charcoal. As usual, we are going to start off with this 22 LR. It's the Hammerly TAC R1 22. It is chambered in a 22 LR. This is a rifle, but 22 LR is a very weak round. Looks like I was shot kind of low. There's an entry, but no exit. No entry back there either. Now on this bag, there are some damage holes, but you can tell they're ripped. They're not shot. And then I think on this one's the same way. But we should be able to tell the difference. Now let's go to some pistols. So next I'm gonna go with this 380 Bodyguard. If you've seen my previous videos, you have seen this gun. A lot of you are probably very familiar with this gun. If you're not, it's a decent carry weapon. See that bullet? It's a little bit bigger than a 22, but it's about the same length cartridge wise. It's got a little bit more power behind it, but it is a bigger bullet. So we got entry wound. Oh, and an exit. Wow. Entry into the second. Looks like it's starting to veer right a little. I don't think that was there, but there is no entry into the third. So I think that was already there actually. Nothing down there, so didn't make it to the second bag. Pretty good. Now let's move it up some more. Next we have this Smith & Wesson 38 Special. You may have seen this before in one of my other videos, but it's been a while since I've used this. I've actually only shot this once, so I'm going to have a little fun with it before I shoot the bag. Okay, I've got one more round. Oh, and the 38 Special is actually the same diameter as a 380. However, it has about twice the size of the cartridge, so there's a whole lot more power behind it. So I shot left here so we could tell if it was a different hole. There's our entry wound. That was a 380. This is the 38 Special. Oh yeah, that was a 380 exit. This is a 38 Special. Oh yeah! Check it out. If I can get it out of there. Oh man, it's falling down in there. That was it. Hold on. There it is. That is our 38 special. Look at that. Now the 380 is probably right around in the same area in there. We'll have to dump these out when we're done and find our bullets. But that's a 38 special. You can tell that it's 38 special because it has a stub nose versus the 380 has a round nose. Now let's go move it up again. Now we're gonna move it up to a 45 ACP. You can see it is a much fatter round. The cartridge is a little bit shorter than that 38 special, so it's not gonna be moving as fast, but it is a much bigger round, so it's gonna have a lot more momentum. Let's see how far this goes in there. So we blew out the back of the first bag. You can see I shot to the right a little because I didn't want to hit the same spot. Probably should have shot closer to the center. Blew it out. There is what looks like our entry into the second bag, and that is an exit out of our second bag. Entry into the third, and no exit out of the third bag. So 45 ACP will only go through 3 bags of charcoal. That's not too bad. Now let's move it up again. Next we are going to move it up to a rifle. This is a Dpms AR-15 chambered in 5.56. You can see right here, this is one of those special 29 round magazines. So it's considered a low capacity. 5.56. This is a much smaller bullet. In fact, it's the same diameter, roughly, as the 22 LR. But as you can see on the backside, there's a lot more gunpowder pushing that bullet forward. Let's see how far we can get with this. Oh man, so it looks like I actually shot kind of low. You see where it went in, exit, blew out the back, entry on the second bag, blew out the back really low. Oh, well, there's our 380. You see the difference in the 380 and the 38 special. I had to turn the bags upside down because I wanted to tell where the holes were. It does not look like it went into the third bag. I don't see it down here. It could have fragmented. I honestly think it shot off to the side. It veered off. I shot too low. It could have gone into this bag right here. I don't know. So I was blowing away all the coal dust, and there are fragments. There's actually the lead core, because it was a full metal jacket, and there's some fragments. We actually busted the table, we didn't go through it. Whenever it hit so close to the bottom, it busted from the force. So there's that one, that little fragments there. Let's try it again. So I'm gonna try it again and shoot a little higher this time. See what happens. Where did I hit it this time? Hit it right there, still kind of low. I think it's because I'm up so close and that barrel's lower than where I'm aiming, but I still aim kind of high. Anyway, so entry to the first bag, exit up the first bag. This is looking a little more promising. Entry of the second bag, exit of the second bag, entry to the third, and no exit to the third. Looking good. All right, so that was a lot better shot. It didn't go down like the other one did. So there are fragments of a 5.56 inside of there. Move these around a little bit. The good thing about this charcoal, it just falls right back into place. So let's try something else. Now I am going to shoot another 5.56, but this one's actually a green tip, which has a penetrating core. It's got a, I believe, what is it, a steel core on the inside. So hopefully it will penetrate a little bit further, if you know what I mean. Oh, I know what the problem is. There we go. Something's way off. Woo! Okay, so honestly, I'm not sure where I went in on this bag because I have so many holes. I think I might have actually shot it up high. I think that's where it went in. So it kind of missed the first bag. Came in here because it was tumbling, because it did hit one of those. It started fragmenting already. Went through there, shot down the side, blew into the third bag, and did not come out the third bag. Let's, here it is. What is that? Oh man, it's actually a piece, I want to say that's probably the steel core. Oh, that might be lead, but that is definitely from that 5.56. Now let's move it up again. Now we're going to move it up to a 30-06. So as you can see, this is the 5.56 and this is the 30-06. A much bigger bullet and a much bigger cartridge. So it's going to be going a lot faster with a lot more momentum. Woo! There is the 30-06 entry, and we just blew the back out. There's no exit, so it just blew out the side. It didn't even like go through and redirect. It must have redirected inside of that. Just completely blew out the side and caught this bag in the process. We're gonna have to try that one more time. So I had to turn this bag upside down so we could get the fresh. Looks like the entry was right there. Exit is right in this general area. Entry right here. That 30-06 just has so much power behind it. So that's the entry, went right in here. And no exit. Wow. So that 30-06 with all that power only went into the second bag. I don't even think it deflected out of the bag. So it's somewhere inside of this bag. But that 45 went deeper. Oh, look at that. There it is. That's from the 30-06. Look at the steel core, I mean the lead core and the copper jacket. That is the whole round right there. So we've collected all of these. Sweet. So it literally bounced out of this bag. It didn't even go, like it went in and then it bounced back out. Well, that was interesting. But I've got one more gun that I want to give a shot. Next, we are going to shoot a 12 gauge VR PA-40 made by Rock Island Armory. Unfortunately, I wanted to shoot a 12-ounce slug, or not a 12-ounce slug, 1 1/8 ounce slug. But I didn't bring those today, so unfortunately we're gonna have to resort to double alt buckshot. You see right there, it's 9 pellet double alt buck. looks like I actually hit kind of low here. You can see all the shots are right there together. It blew. This one was already busted up into the top, and it blew out the back. Coal just going everywhere. It blew through this bag is the entry, but no exit. So I think it's safe to say that 3 bags of charcoal would stop pretty much anything up to a 30-06 and buckshot. Really disappointed I didn't get to try the slug out today, but I think we got a pretty good idea of how tough this charcoal is. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I actually learned a bit today, and I'm glad you got to follow along. I just wanted to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you were enjoying today with your family, your friends, and all of your loved ones, and you're stuffing your face, because I know I am. God, I still got to eat some more tonight too. I need to go wash my hands. Don't forget to check out the description below for links to our Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok. Until next time, I love you, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
Who gets called? Who gets called? Really? I was